Napster has changed the landscape for pop music fans who download music on the internet. Downloading music files isn't new, but using the web to share music files among thousands of other fans for free is not only new, it is controversial.
A federal court ruled Monday Napster must stop allowing music fans to swap copyrighted material.
The U.S. Justice Department shut down the site for allegedly violating piracy laws.
Officials thought they would only obtain Pyrrhic victories. These victories were very profitable for a few years, since it was a lot easier to sue someone and collect money than it was to sell downloads.
Must pay $54,000 for illegally sharing 24 songs online.
Sorry, you didn't bring down the record companies. They won.
In court?
Yeah.
You want to buy a Tower Records, Eduardo?
So the game has changed a lot. First, I'll go to the more obvious outlets like Facebook, you know, and I'll listen to, or YouTube and look at their live show through that. And then if, you know, you could just find a lot of information out about them through that, or I'll just, you know, go to a bar if they're playing at a little bar around here.
I mean, the internet's a powerful tool, so you see what bands are hot and like what people are wanting to go see and where the excitement's behind. And if an artist has a lot of momentum that way, those are the kind of artists that I want to work with. So it will be a lot of word of mouth, like, oh man, you gotta listen to this band, this demo is awesome. And then, so, you know, if I like it, I'll try to hit them up, you know, or a lot of times artists will hit me up through Facebook saying, hey, how much are you? That's the first question everybody asks, you know, because everything's very budget conscious these days. But a lot of times, you know, that's how you know, the bands and I, we meet and we talk and negotiate is all through online outlets like Facebook at first.
You can get files over the internet from somebody halfway across the country that can send something to you that you can use. You can have a home studio as opposed to before where you'd have to go out and have somebody with like a label or something like that record you, and now you can all do it yourself. You can have everything at home, making it a lot more convenient for people to do it much easier, I'd say, than before. With YouTube, it's just getting exposure, putting things out there for people to see. If you don't put anything out, it's hard for people to recognize you and, you know, really know what your music is about.
Snapbacks and Van shoes, always my attire. Thinking that you look good, but I'm a little flyer. Have your speakers knocking like they trying to lay the smack down. Just bump it, don't resist it, go and twist it till it's maxed out.
You can rely on the fans to find it and show their friends. It's a lot easier than having to go to somebody in person and say, hand out a mixtape like you used to have to.
YouTube is a factor that can give an artist who would have normally had no shot, giving them a shot. You look at somebody like Justin Bieber, who became famous from YouTube. It's a way for people to express themselves and to get their talents and their gifts out to a large mass of people. With the opening doors of such like LimeWire, Napster, FrostWire, it really took away from many artists as far as revenue sales were going on. CDs aren't being bought like they used to be bought. People don't go to the store, to Target to buy CDs. They download. You can download anything from the internet. So it really has shifted the music industry to where will you bring revenue in?
You have more people listening to music than they ever have in history, and then less people buying it than they ever have. So it's kind of a time where true artists, they have they definitely have no excuses now. There's definitely ways to get noticed and get your music out there and build your fans.
I mean, I think one of the strongest industries in the world is the music industry, just because everybody in the world listens to music and it's such a large way to express yourself. So I think it's very important in today's world, and especially in the lives of youth. You know, that's what drives them. That's what drives culture, is music. So I think it's a big part of society, as well as older people as well. You know, I think it's just a big part of society, no matter if you're looking at the younger people or the older people.
I want the cameras flashing and I'll say I do, but do I lose the passion?